Hello and welcome to Diving into Project Management Expertise. If you're here, chances you already know a little about project management, or maybe you're just starting your journey. Either way, you're in the right place. Now, if you're new to project management, I highly recommend checking out my Project Management for Dummies series. That series covers the fundamentals, what project management is, how it works, and the essential tools to get started. And if you already seen that, you might have watched my Bridge series, where we tackled common project management myths, pitfalls, and practical techniques to become a better project manager. But this is where we take things to the next level. This new series, Diving into Project Management Expertise, is all about real-world application, advanced techniques, industry trends, and case studies that will help you go from being a project manager to a project leader. Before we dive in, let's start with something interesting. Where does the word project actually comes from? The word project first appeared in English around 1400 before the birth of Christ. It comes from the old French word projet, meaning plan, scheme, or draft. But if we go even further back, it originates from the Latin word proiectum, meaning something thrown forward or planned in advance. Pro means forward, and iacere means to throw. So, a project is literally something you throw forward, an idea, a vision, or a goal that requires planning, effort, and execution to become reality. And that's exactly why project management is so powerful. It's the process that turns ideas into results. Project management today is very different from what it was in the past. Most people assume it's all about schedules, task lists, and deadlines. And while that's a part of it, modern project managers do so much more. Today, project managers are strategists, problem solvers, communicators, and innovators. And in this episode, we are going to explore how project management has changed over the time, what modern project managers actually do, the essential skills you need to succeed in today's project management world. By the end of this episode, you'll have a deeper understanding of project manager profession and how you can adapt and thrive in today's fast-paced world. So let's get started. Project management isn't new. It's been around for thousands of years. Think about it. The Great Pyramids, the Roman aqueducts, and the Apollo moon landing. Every major achievement in history was a project. And behind them, project managers. Even if they were not called that back then. Traditionally, project management focused on three main things. Scope, making sure the project doesn't change. Time, sticking to strict deadlines. Cost, keeping everything within budget. That was enough in a world where projects followed a predictable path. But today, things move much faster. Industries change overnight. Technology evolves in weeks, not years. Many industries today are shifting towards more agile and adaptive project management approaches. This is especially visible in construction, space exploration, and digital services. Let's take a real-world example. The construction of the Eiffel Tower in the late 1800s was an incredible project management feat for its time. It had a clear scope, fixed budget, and tight timeline. But compared to modern skyscraper projects, it was relatively predictable. In contrast, the construction of the Shard in London, built over a century later, had to navigate unexpected regulatory changes, supply chain disruptions, and stakeholder negotiations, demonstrating how modern projects are significantly more complex. Today, project managers have a completely different focus: managing uncertainty and constant change. balancing stakeholder expectations and shifting priorities, leveraging technology like AI and automation to increase efficiency. For example, traditional construction projects were once highly linear, with strict timelines and little flexibility. However, modern construction firms now embrace adaptive methodologies to account for unpredictable factors like regulatory changes, supply chain disruptions, and environmental issues. A prime example is the Shard in London, one of the tallest skyscrapers in Europe. Unlike older projects that followed rigid planning, the Shard's construction required constant adaptations due to space constraints, logistical challenges, and unforeseen environmental factors. This showcases how modern project management is about flexibility and quick decision-making. Similarly, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai had to overcome extreme weather conditions, labor shortages, and technical constraints. Its successful completion came down to project managers balancing long-term planning with real-time adjustments to ensure the world's tallest building was delivered efficiently. In the past, project management was all about following strict plans. But today, the best project managers know how to adapt and stay flexible. One great example of this shift is NASA. Traditionally, space missions were managed using rigid, waterfall-style project management. But today, with the rise of private space exploration, NASA has adopted more agile and iterative approaches. Why? Because space projects today involve rapid testing, quick adjustments, and learning from failures. If NASA stuck to the old model, they'd fall behind companies like SpaceX, which uses agile-inspired methods to innovate faster. For example, when NASA worked on the James Webb Space Telescope, they initially followed a traditional waterfall approach. However, delays and cost overruns forced them to rethink their strategy and integrate more agile techniques, allowing them to iteratively test components and make necessary modifications along the way. This shift isn't just happening in tech or space exploration. It's affecting every industry. Healthcare. The COVID-19 vaccine rollout was a global project that required an agile approach. Quick trials, continuous improvements, and collaboration between different organizations worldwide. Retail and e-commerce. Companies like Amazon use agile project management to quickly adapt to consumer trends, supply chain challenges, and emerging technologies. Entertainment. Streaming giants like Netflix rely on agile principles to manage content production schedules, licensing agreements, and software development for their platform. The bottom line: modern project management is no longer about rigid planning. It's about flexibility, resilience, and innovation. So, if project management isn't just about schedules and checklists anymore, what does a modern project manager actually do? Here are 5 key areas that define today's project manager's role. First one, strategic thinking. A project manager isn't just managing tasks. They are aligning projects with the bigger picture. A marketing project manager doesn't just plan campaigns. They ensure the project aligns with the company's business goals, budget, and target audience. A great example of strategic thinking in project management comes from Apple. When launching a new product, Apple's project manager don't just focus on engineering. They oversee marketing strategies, supply chain logistics, and retail planning to ensure a seamless global launch. The iPhone is more than a product. It's a well-orchestrated project. Number 2, stakeholder management. Managing people is just as important as managing tasks. Project managers deal with executives, clients, developers, designers, and suppliers. all with different priorities. A great project manager keeps everyone aligned and handles conflicts before they escalate. Consider the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Managing this global event required coordinating multiple stakeholders, including government agencies, corporate sponsors, athletes, and local communities. Delays due to COVID-19 forced organizers to communicate continuously with international bodies, health organizations, and event planners to ensure smooth execution. Another example is Barcelona's Sagrada Familia, which has been under construction for over 140 years. One reason for the extended timeline: complex stakeholder management, balancing government regulations, local communities, religious institutions, and construction teams. Without strong stakeholder management, long-term projects like this can face indefinite delays. Number 3. Technology integration. Project managers today use AI, automation, and project management tools to keep projects on track. Popular tools include Trello, Jira, Asana, and Monday.com. AI is transforming project management. Predictive analytics can now forecast risks before they actually happen. Many Fortune 500 companies are integrating AI-powered project management tools to optimize resource allocation and improve decision-making. For example, Tesla's Gigafactories. Tesla has leveraged automation, AI-driven scheduling, and robotics to optimize factory production lines. Project managers play a key role in ensuring that AI tools align with business goals, prevent downtime, and integrate supply chain logistics. Tesla's ability to build gigafactories worldwide at unprecedented speeds is a testament to how technology and project management go hand in hand together. In the software industry, companies like Google and Microsoft integrate AI-powered project management tools to streamline workflows, automate task assignments, and predict project roadblocks before they happen. Number 4. Risk management. The best project managers don't just react to problems, they anticipate them and plan ahead. If your project relies on a single supplier, what happens if they fail? A smart project manager always has a backup plan. A classic case of poor risk management was the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in 2010. BP's failure to conduct thorough risk assessments and implement strong contingency plans led to one of the worst environmental disasters in history. This highlights why risk management is not just a theoretical concept. It can prevent real-world catastrophes. A success story: Apple's supply chain diversification strategy. Apple learned from previous disruptions and has since then diversified its suppliers globally to prevent bottlenecks and geopolitical risks from affecting product launches. A modern project manager must always anticipate risks and prepare alternative solutions. Similarly, Dubai Burj Al Arab hotel construction had to overcome extreme risks, including working on a man-made island, structural stability challenges, and unpredictable weather conditions, such as intense heat and sandstorms. The project succeeded due to a combination of proactive risk planning and strong contingency strategies. Number 5. Communication and leadership. 80% of a project manager's job is communication. Whether it's updating stakeholders, resolving conflicts, or keeping teams motivated, clear and effective communication is everything. For example, the International Space Station is one of the most complex engineering projects ever undertaken, involving collaboration between NASA, Roscosmos, ESA, JAXA, and private contractors. Effective communication between different national agencies, languages, and corporate partners has been critical to its continued operation and expansion. Some lessons from a failure. The Dubai World Debt Crisis in 2009 Dubai's government-backed company Dubai World announced it would delay debt repayments, leading to a financial crisis that sent shockwaves through global markets. One of the biggest contributors: lack of transparent communication with investors and stakeholders. The company took on massive real estate projects but failed to provide clear financial updates to its stakeholders. When it became clear that Dubai World couldn't meet its debt obligations, stakeholders were caught off guard, leading to panic and a market crash. Had project managers and financial leaders communicated risks proactively, the crisis could have been managed with further economic repercussions. Key takeaway: transparent and proactive communication is crucial in project management, especially when dealing with financial challenges. Failing to keep stakeholders informed can lead to trust erosion, panic, and reputational damage. We've covered a lot in this episode, from how project management has evolved to the essential skills that define modern project managers. My key message here: project management is no longer just about managing tasks. It's about leading projects, people, and innovations. Key lessons from today's episode. Project management has been around for centuries, but today's project managers need to adapt to fast-changing industries. Strategic thinking is essential. Project managers must align projects with business goals, not just execute tasks. Stakeholder management is critical. Successful projects rely on clear communication and alignment. Technology is transforming project management. AI, automation, and data-driven tools help teams to work smarter, not harder. Risk management is a must. Great project managers anticipate problems before they happen and have a backup plan in place. Communication is the foundation of success. Projects can fail if teams and stakeholders aren't aligned. Whether you're a beginner in project management or a seasoned professional, staying ahead of these challenges will help you become more effective, resilient, and in demand. Employers are looking for project managers who can navigate uncertainty, use modern tools, and lead teams with confidence. In the next episode, we'll explore how to structure a successful project from the ground up. We'll break down key tools like the work breakdown structure, milestones and deliverables, project documentation, and timelines and dependencies. Mastering these essential structuring techniques will help you keep your project organized, on track, and set up for success. What do you think is the biggest challenge for modern project managers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading and responding. Your input helps make these discussions richer and more insightful. Commenting helps more people discover this video, so let's make this discussion even bigger. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye bye!